Hello, sharing the video for the revision and the practice at home. For the practice purpose at home, you can watch these videos for the revision purpose. Pause the video wherever you feel, and wherever you have a doubt, you can adjust the speed of the video also. Practice slowly, don't rush. So here we will start with the slip knot. As I have explained you in the class also, see, I am using here 4-ply yarn. Okay, 1 2 3 4 and 3 hook size. To make the slip knot, what we have to do, we have to hold the tail part between our middle finger and the thumb, and then take the working yarn, roll around the index finger, make a X. Okay, now take it out, take the crochet hook, pass it through the loop, pull the working yarn, and then just pull the thread, both the tail and the working yarn. You can always adjust the loop size by pulling the hook away from you away. You can increase the size of the loop, and to decrease you can just pull the working yarn like this. Okay, so to make the chain, I will just tighten it little bit. I will adjust it. We always have to remember the chain should not be very tight. Okay, now I will keep hook and yarn parallel to each other. Okay, now yarn over the hook and pass it through the loop. Okay, see how I am holding my yarn also, the working yarn. Just roll it around the little finger and then pass it through the index finger. Okay, keep it center of the loop, previous loop. Now I'll make one more chain. Okay, like this we will make 10 chains. Okay, this is each loop is one chain. 3, yarn over, pass it through the loop. 4, yarn over, pass it through the loop. 5, yarn over, pass it through the loop. 6, yarn over, pass it through the loop. 7, yarn over, pass it through the loop. 8, yarn over, pass it through the loop. 9, yarn over, pass it through the loop. 10. Now we will move to the next stitch, is our single crochet. For that we will leave one chain, and from the next chain we will insert the hook inside the loop, the chain. Okay, and yarn over, pull it through the chain. Now we have 2 loops. Okay, again yarn over, pass the hook from both the loop. This is our single crochet. One more time, pass it through the next chain. Okay, yarn over, pull it through the chain. Now we have 2 loops. Yarn over again, pass the hook from both the loops. One more time, pass it through the next chain. Yarn over, pass it through the chain. Yarn over again and pass it through both the loops. 3. 4 single crochet, 5 single crochet, 6 single crochet, 7th, 8th, and our last one, 9th one we have skipped, so now we have a 9 chains. We can count here: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, just have a look. Now we will make a chain and then turn the work. Okay, in the second row, what we have to, earlier we were passing it through the chain. Now we have to see, here we can see all the chains. We have to pass the hook from both the part of the chain. Okay, see, you can see the gap between the stitch. So we have to pass the hook through the gap, take both the sides of the V, and yarn over, pull the thread. Okay, again yarn over, pass it through both the loops. See here again, this gap we have to pass the hook, so the stitch should be loose so that we can make this next stitch. Yarn over, pass it through the loops. Again we will pass it through both the part of the chain, yarn over, pull it through the space. Now we have a 2 loops, yarn over again and pass it through both the loops together at one time. Again pass the hook, yarn over, pull the thread. We have a 2 loops on our crochet, yarn over and pass it through both the loops. Okay, pass the hook, yarn over, again yarn over, pass it through both the loops. And this is our last. Okay, we have to see it properly. You can always turn your work, pass it through both the part of the V, pull the yarn, 2 loops, yarn over, pass it through both the loops. Again we can count: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, for the next line again we'll make 1 chain and turn our work. Okay, again we will pass the hook through the chain, below the chain, and pull the working yarn, yarn over and make a 2 loop will become 1. So this is how the single crochet stitch is formed. Okay, again pass it through the gap, yarn over, pull the yarn, 2 loops, make it a single. Okay, again pass it through the gap, pull the yarn and see how I am holding my work. So that is how we should keep. and you can see the tension also. It is not very tight also, not very loose. Hand should be relaxed. Okay, this is our last, see, this is our last chain. Okay, I will pass the hook through the gap, both the part of the chain, and now pull the yarn and make my final stitch. Okay, so this is how the work should look. Okay, thank you, keep practicing, see you.